What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm Dr. Leanna, owner of Chiro Fit, and this video is going to start off with the Hypervolt. I'm going to go do a leg workout, a lower body workout, and I have an anterior pelvic tilt, which means my quads are constantly tight, my lumbar erectors are tight, my hip flexors are tight, so that is what I'm going to use this for. Someone had commented in the last video that they had tight IT bands, and the number one thing when you have tight IT bands is not to take a foam roller and constantly be rubbing on the IT band itself, because the IT band, it's a band, that's what it is. So all you're doing when you're rolling on the foam roller is you're just compressing it more and more, and it makes it more irritated. So what you need to do is release the TFL, which sits like kind of above your hip, like right here, which attaches to the IT band that runs down the side of your leg. So this muscle gets pretty tight right here, the TFL, which makes the IT band kind of scrunch up. So when you release this TFL, usually it'll let this relax. As well too, I like to release the quad that kind of sits by the side of the IT band. So I release this, the TFL, the quad, a little bit too on this side, just on either side of the IT band. So that's what I'm going to do right now with the Hypervolt. I love this thing. This is on setting 3. There's 3 different settings. So I like to release like right here, above the hip, even get into the glute too as well, and along the side of my quad, which gets super tight. And along with just stretching, stretching just alone is not good enough. I like to take it a step further. Like I'll do self-release stuff with the Hypervolt, with the lacrosse ball, stretching, all that stuff, mobility stuff. But on top of that, you need to be adding the strength component when you're ready for that, because ultimately, if your hips aren't strong, then everything else downwards is going to be affected. Your knees, your ankles, your IT bands. So you need to make sure that your hips are bulletproof. I like to incorporate a lot of like single leg stuff just so you can get those hip stabilizers firing. So like single leg RDLs, single leg deadlifts, single leg lunges, anything that requires you to stabilize. So all in all, with hip stuff, people just assume that their IT bands are tight, which on most people they kind of generally are. Same with hip flexors. A lot of people think their hip flexors are tight when in reality they just need a little bit of strengthening. This is going to be the end of the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. I wanna be like you.